Back again with another video. This time I'm looking at the TC20 version 2 LED torch sent in via ThruNite. Give you a bit of a hands-on detailed look. Some of the included items: wrist strap, O-rings, you get spare covers, there's a spare switch cover as well, and a split ring. And they've also got a holster that's included. ThruNite are pretty good with their bundle. They've got quite a decent selection of items. Tend to be a bit better than most of the makers out there. Now we'll move on to the torch just to show you the dimensions and the size. This is using a 26650 battery, so it's going to be a bit shorter but more stubby, and I'm absolutely perfectly fine with that battery, though some people do prefer the 21700s. Finishing does look a bit better than some of the ones that I looked at recently from the company, so perhaps they have improved that. There's your flap cover for the Type-C port. It's not that deep, but they do give you some spare ones just in case it does get damaged or knocked off. Do have the AR coating on the lens, and we've got a moderate texturing on the reflector with this, so we're expecting sort of a mixed beam pattern. Not much else to see apart from the hole there for the wrist strap. You can unscrew the base or tail cap, although it is quite stiff. You've got quite a chunky spring at the bottom. Battery 5000 milliamp hour. That's 18. As usual, any thoughts or comments, do let me know below, and I'll see you soon.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a quick review on Olight's Seeker 3 Pro. And this is a super bright 4200 lumen light that I think would be great for outdoor heavy use, camping, hiking, and anything where you need a ton of floody light. And long run times. One of the huge benefits of a larger light like this is its long run time. So we'll get into all those details in just a little bit. But first up, let's take a look at what you actually get in the box when you order one of these things. First, you'll get the Seeker 3 Pro itself, a USB-A to MCC3 magnetic charging port. It just snaps right on the back for convenient charging, and a holster. And this is kind of a desert tan holster. It has a belt loop on the back, a nice strong ring, and then the flap itself is a actual latch over something like Velcro or something like that. So I like having a latch instead of the Velcro. I just never been a big fan of Velcro, but it is I hope you found it helpful. If you did, hit that like button below. It helps the channel out a lot.
Well, today's video is going to be all about the Streamlight Stinger. This is the 2020 version. This is a very nice little multi-function light that has a ton of different uses. Like I said, this is a multi-role, multi-functional light with a ton of options built into it. Now, Streamlight did send this out to the channel to test out, and I've used it quite a bit, both in the house, around work and all that stuff, and just doing my fun things, the hobbies, either fixing stuff around the house, working on my hot rods out in the garage, or whatever I just really need a backup light source for. So this thing is really gonna be for those people out there, my mechanics that love working on those cars, the do-it-yourselfer around the house, and definitely an emergency light source. And of course, law enforcement, security, and all that good stuff as well, or even those in an office who need a rechargeable solid backup light for those power outages. All right, let's go ahead and knock out the basic specs here on this Streamlight Stinger 2020 right here. Just a good feeling flashlight in the hand. Let's talk about the light. So max setting here, all the way over on high right there, is going to give you 2000 lumens, and that is going to run for 2 hours. The medium setting here on that switch is going to give you 850 lumens for 4 hours, and then low will give you 100 lumens at 24 hours, which is pretty outstanding. It does have the 10-tap strobe mode, so if you want to have strobe for signaling or something like that, that will run constant for 3¼ hours. So as far as the LED diode lens and everything in there, that is a BoraFloat lens, which has extreme pass-through qualities for the actual light, and then it's going to be extremely durable as well. There are a couple of ways to charge this, and we will get into that in just a minute when we talk about the charger and the batteries. It is water sealed, IPX7 waterproof rated, so that means it's going to be a meter underwater for 30 minutes. That's a pretty long time, and it is impact resistant to 2 meters. Now, let's remember, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, and I will see you guys on the next.
So right now we are going to take a look at this new Clarus E3, an LED flashlight, rechargeable. There is a USB-C charging port, 2 switches on the tail, 2 different modes. There is a tactical and also an outdoor mode. In the tactical mode, you always get instant strobe with the side switch, or basically with this mode switch, instant strobe, and with the main switch, instant turbo. There is an indicator LED on the side that shows you the charge or the battery status, and if you want to change through the modes, so basically to now change to the outdoor mode, we are gonna hold the side or basically that mode switch for a few seconds, then the indicator LED starts blinking, and now at the same time pressing. Thank you for watching.
Alright, let's take a look at this new flashlight. So this is the new one. Like I said before, it has switched from WowTac to ThruNite. So now we're getting the fancy schmancy stuff. We're getting the Type 3 anodized coating. This is like the coyote brownish one. And we've got the Megalodon teeth. I'm trying to think how many times I've actually hit somebody with one of these. Oh, that's right, never. So what we're going to do is make sure I'm not hitting myself when I put it in my pocket. Now it does also come with a screw-on red lens, which I had the other day, but now that I'm filming I can't locate it. That's how that works. Small parts in me do not agree. But it's similar to all the ones you've seen before, so yay for research. But this right here, this is a nice light. I like the fact that the tactical switch gives you tactical brightness. For watching, be sure to click like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, so we have the Streamlight Stylus Pro USB rechargeable. Let me tell you some specs about this. So on high mode, it's 250 lumens at 109 meters beam distance. That runs about 1.5 hours. Low mode is 90 lumens, 58 meters beam distance. That runs about 3.5 hours. Has a lithium ion battery and it charges at about 2.5 hours. Rechargeable up to 300 times. So the LED indicator here turns red when you're charging it and turns green when you're done charging. It is a machine aluminum alloy case, Type 2 military spec, anodized finished with a gasket sealed lens, so you can protect your precious LED. It's water resistant. It has a momentary switch like that, so you can expect something really quick. It is IPX4 water resistant, 1 meter impact resistance. It has a removable pocket clip. It is about 1.9 ounces and it has a hefty feel, but it's not that heavy. It's like a quality feel. It's light. And it comes with a charger and a USB cable, which is, this has a high candela, even at the normal mode. So I need to see about 5 feet max. And I need to focus at one point. And it's perfect for me. Other flashlights, they just burst and they shine everywhere, but this kind of pinpoints really well.